your way is always a bite. Introducing Tribers from
Why did he say Ralph wasn't going to be there?
It'll transform.
Yeah, he said Ralph wasn't going to be here.
Right, and that's all because of its
Why is Ralph going to be there?
Oh, he's not feeling good, I think.
He's tired and wants to sleep.
Panels can be set at any angle for directional light anywhere you need it. This garage is using a 60-watt light bulb. Now look at the same garage with Tri-Burst. It's a night and day difference. Now your garage will always be brightly lit when you get home. Just switch it on for a bright light anywhere.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Stealthy ninja caca diaper. So.
Can you guys see that?
Not mine, hers.
Ralph's. I think we lost Tom. He ain't come back yet.
Uh-oh. No, Tom's on my screen.
Yeah, mine too.
I can't see Jason.
I got a
Can you guys see my drawing?
an
or no?
artistic picture, but no Tom on mine.
You're drawing?
At least I can't hear him. Tom?
You can't. Jason can't hear you, Tom. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Jason. Jason.
Yes.
If you scroll your mouse over Tom's picture.
Yes.
Is there a
Okay.
Is there a volume setting?
Nope.
There's not?
Hold on. I see what you're talking about. I do not see one over Tom's icon. I guess it was. There was a little one. Let's see if this is. Yeah, I don't have one.
That makes me think that one of you might need to re-enter the call or something.
Well, I'll try it then. Once I figure out how to do the call.
Wait, before you end the call, if you hover over your own picture, there's a reconnect thing that should pop up. Oh, just lost Tom. And just lost Tom.
I think Tom might be reconnecting.
Can you hear me now?
Hear you? I can see you three. Tom has a swirly arrow going over and over.
You guys hear me?
Yeah? Can you hear Tom? And he doesn't have a swirly arrow for me.
Jason just has a picture that's like shapes and stuff for me. I don't know if everyone noticed, but if you go into settings, you can change the player video avatar size to large.
Oh.
And then if you hover over each person in the bottom left corner, there'll be 3 lines. You can drag them to wherever you want on the window.
Chat avatar. Size. Large.
There he is. Took a minute. I can stop now.
Hey, Jason!
Can you hear each other?
Yep.
All right, hold up your fingers. How many fingers are you holding up? Do a finger test.
Hold the finger. Does it work?
Hold somebody's finger up, and then somebody counts them to make sure that you can see how many fingers.
Does it have to be attached?
No. No. Let's not be crazy now. and hold somebody's finger up.
Tom's got his middle finger up.
Oh, whoops.
Perfect. Okay. So, are you ready?
You ready to go, dear?
Poor Jess. Like, she tired. You alright, Jess?
She's tired.
Okay.
We'll just have to get real exciting real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see
well,
that tired.
I'm hoping to get her or to get her attention because y'all are gonna need her. So, when last we met, you proceeded to enter further into the treacherous Deadmire, where you came upon the village of Cotswold. Cotswold lies near the center of the Intrepid Swamp and was once a town bustling with trade and merriment. You approached the village and, seeing no sight of skeletons, took your safety for granted. A light caught your attention from the windmill tower, where an old man stepped out inquiring about your business. As the fading sunlight receded, he was revealed to be a Huekuva, an undead necromantic cleric. You did battle with him and defeated him soundly, only to garner the attention of several other skeletons. You took safety within the tower and searched for valuables and supplies. You eventually made your stealthy escape. Crossing the Deadmire proved treacherous once again, as you were attacked by 3 giant frogs, one of which swallowed whole your kobold companion. Pickle's legs and foot twitches and kicks with life, peeking out from the mouth of the giant toad, who struggles to fully engulf and devour his tiny prey. Alright, and that's what we'll leave it. We'll see you guys next week.
Alrighty. Thanks, guys. This was fun.
Dun, dun,
Did we level
dun,
up this
dun,
time?
dun.
Jason, think of it this way. You survived another week, okay?
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh. It should come back real quick.
After all that time.
No joke.
They look more like toads. They are medium size, which means they're roughly the mass size of a human. So I would put them at about 4 to 5 foot tall and probably 6 to 7 foot long.
Are they bipedal?
No, they're giant. They're just giant frogs or toads.
Their names happen to be Rash, Zitz, and Pimple.
I get it. I understood that reference. When they punch us, do their arms and legs get really big?
I think everything froze.
Hello? Sorry, dear.
I don't think they realized that we were that last time. Hold on,
Very existence and will to live. So, let's do an initiative check.
Hey,
I rolled
real
a-
quick, did you guys get rid of there?
Okay.
We're the frogs that ate pickles.
I rolled a 19.
Crawl's got a big 19.
Yeah, we missed it.
Okay.
But
My initiative plus 3 means I add that to my initiative, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got 19.
5.
I got a 14.
Yours is a 8.
Do I get disadvantage for that? Anything?
Add your thingamajig to it.
No,
8 plus.
because you're essentially outside of their initiative in a way, because you cannot affect the other month. You don't have as many decisions as they have. So I'll just keep the regular initiative, or your initiative, just to keep a cycle going of how we're, getting through combat. So then, what did you get, Jay? What did you get?
14.
14. And how about Toombs?
8.
Ooh. And Ock? Okay. Scrags, being terribly scared of frogs, jumps into Ock's backpack.
I thought he was our. Oh no, that's Paul who's in my backpack.
Crawl,
All right.
are you going to get out of the backpack? It's
I'm gonna
packed
do
in
some
there.
like sweet flips out of the backpack.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Roll an acrobatics check.
See, oh, oof. Well then, that was a 6.
All right. I
Crawl,
now I need
I
you all-
choose you.
now I need everyone to give me perception checks because things are happening and I want to find out exactly what you're aware of at this time.
That was a big old 22.
Holy crap!
Not rolling so great. I got a 10.
7.
I got Steam.
Okay. A what? Oh yeah, you don't really know what's going on except for what's going on with you. So a 12 or above, I think that's 2 of you guys. Also notice that the splashing and jumping about of these toads and now your combat actions have attracted the attention of 2 skeletons that are some distance away. They begin walking in your direction, but skeletons are notoriously slow, so just don't discard them as potential threats. If you guys alert each other to them so that everybody's aware of them, then nobody will suffer any secret sneak attacks from them. So just bear that in mind. Top of the order then is going to be Crawl. So you guys have been walking through this swamp and basically keeping to this wet road that you've been able to follow for a good distance now. On both sides of the road, it slopes downwards a bit into a more deeper part of the swamp, which allowed these toads, these frogs, to hide. They have jumped out of the water, surprising you guys. One of them rolled a natural 20, which basically landed. He landed right on top of Jason and swallowed him whole. Not Jason, his character, because otherwise that'd be weird. Swallowing Pickles whole. So the road has 3 giant frogs on them. On it. One of the frogs has a foot and portion of a leg sticking out of its mouth, and it's kind of doing like a gulp kind of thing with its head to try to get the rest of them in there. So what is your action, Crawl?
Well, first I'm gonna yell like, we got some bony boys coming our way.
I already
Okay.
said we got ourselves a couple of music lovers.
All right.
And
Now, all you guys are aware of the approaching skeletons as well. There's only 2 of them. You do see others much further out that are standing still as they do.
The only people they can kill is already being eaten by a frog.
Yes.
how far away are we? Like, how nearly did they get the jump on us? Like, how close are we to them?
Oh, they're right in the thick of you guys. Like they jumped right in the thick of you guys.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go ahead and cast poison spray on the one that's eating pickles.
The one that's eating pickles?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure if there's a chance that you might hit Pickles because part of Pickles is exposed, his foot and a portion of his leg. So I think what I'll have you do is make an attack roll on his foot and leg.
It does say that the creature makes a Constitution saving throw.
You mean the toads?
Yeah, well, I extend my hand toward a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Okay.
It sounds like it's a breathing thing, and I don't think Jason is going to get much of a breath.
Oh, no, but it's acid. Is it acid or poison?
Poison.
Okay. All right, then yeah, you'll be safe then, Jason. I thought we were thinking acid. Okay, so I'm making a Constitution check. What's my DC?
Darn it. I'm bad at this part.
Hi, honey.
What is it again? 8 plus my...
Plus your proficiency plus
My
your
charisma?
spell, your charisma modifier. Yep.
Okay, so 10 plus my charisma. 15 is your...
The 15 is my DC. Then I failed.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. That's a D12, yes. And that is 10 damage.
Nice. Okay, so you see it start to writhe and shake as it inhales this poison. Jay, while you're in there, you feel that it gets its mouth is getting covered with saliva, possibly a reaction from some kind of nasty poison. You're getting nice and goopy in there. And we're actually on Pickles.
Now I don't remember how many spell slots we had before that ended. Did they else?
We had a long rest.
You
so we've got
you guys had just rested. You should be pretty much all set. Jason,
Now you said I had to roll a. Yeah.
you're gonna take 5 damage points of acid damage.
Right now I am.
Yep. Well, actually, you know what? No, not right yet. On my turn, which is next. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. Now you said in order to use a spell, I have to roll something.
What was that?
Is that right? In order to use a spell, I have to roll a save.
Yes. You have to make a concentration check. Yes. So what spell are you going to use? And your concentration check is a DC 12.
Does that concentration check work on anything I do this going forward, or per spell?
Per spell. Every action that you do that requires a spell will need to have a concentration check first.
Can he add his constitution to that?
If I fail,
I'm looking that up right now. I think it is.
I have several spells that run on concentration, and if something hits me while I'm concentrating, I roll a constitution check, apparently.
Yes. Yeah. It is a constitution check. Yes. When it comes to you taking damage, so you're gonna roll and add your constitution modifier.
okay, it's only a +1. It's not very big. Okay, let me ask one more question. If I fail this constitution, does that end my turn?
Yes, it does.
Concentration, is that the end of my turn?
It does because you are in the act of casting a spell right now.
Okay.
If you fail, oh, no fair.
Something just came to my door.
Oh,
Nice.
start reading it to us right now.
Oh, I can't play today, guys.
Right on.
Sorry.
That's fair. I guess I don't blame you. I just saw. I didn't even know that came out today, and I saw it. It came across my wall today. I was like, oh. All right, Jay, roll it up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I get a +1. That's a 6.
So, what kind of spell were you trying? Well, you know what? Don't bother telling us. Hold on to it, because fortunately, with this edition of Dungeons and Dragons, you don't lose your spell.
You don't lose a spell if you fail it?
No, not when you're doing concentration check versus damage. I don't know about other spells, but a concentration check versus um, damage and being incapacitated it does not cause you to lose a spell.
But firing it off wildly into the air and missing your target completely still does.
Yes, I guess.
Like I did with the Minotaur skeleton.
Yeah. All right, Jay. So basically, you start channeling a spell and summoning the magic words forth in your mouth. Your mouth gets filled with some nasty saliva and the burning sensation of the acid inside its gullet, and you lose concentration on your spell. You do take 5 damage points. And now we are on to Ak.
How close to these toads am I?
Right within melee range.
Okay. I take out my club and with one hand grab Pickle's foot, and with the other hand with the club I bash it in the jaw.
Oh, all right. Make a hit roll.
Goodness, we're not rolling that.
No, we're not.
Just a 10?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you their AC is real low, but not quite that low. So while it's writhing in this poison from the effects that that Crawl had placed on it, it just narrowly pulls out of the swipe of your club.
These rolls are bound to get better, right?
Here's hoping.
All right, Tombs, you're up.
Well, I was gonna cast a thing on the frogs, but I think instead I'll cast a thing on us peoples, because we're all rolling pretty specially. So I'm gonna cast Bless, which gives everybody, which gives 3 characters I can see an extra D4 roll to their, checks.
Okay, how long does that last?
1 minute.
Okay. So everybody remember all of your checks get a plus 1d4. And you summon the blessings of Jurgal and say, hey, we need some help here.
We're not doing so hot. And
Your
what I can
book-
see of Jason's foot was included in that too.
Okay. So your book gets a glow of divine energy, which channels out into everyone, and you all feel like your hands and minds are guided by the blessing of the gods. Well played, sir. Okay. So let's get freaky on this. One toad makes a bite at Ak. Ak, what's your AC?
14.
Misses you. It lunges forward and snaps with its big jaws. The other toad is going to hit somebody, because that was a good roll. Crawl. Does a 22 hit you?
Tom?
Sorry, my mic was up. Yeah, that hits for sure.
Oh, okay. So, you're gonna take, ouch. You're gonna take 6 damage points. And, it bites onto you and, latches on. It doesn't let go.
So, should
Okay.
we just leave?
as a can I do a reaction?
Yeah, if you have a reaction, absolutely.
I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, what is that?
I point my finger at a creature that damaged me and is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one.
What? No. Forget it. No, you can't do that. That's nasty. I don't like that. That's OP.
I recommend one of these two.
I've been waiting to use that spell since like last game.
So it like grabs onto your arm. It's got almost your whole arm in its mouth, and you point at it and do a hellish rebuke on that. What does that sound like?
Is it like I would scream something?
Yeah, like I don't know. What do you say to rebuke?
Ah, you bastard!
Say, frog you!
All right. So a DC Dex saving throw, you said?
Yes.
No, that's definite. No, that's a fail. So go for damage.
13.
Damn. Nice hit.
One of us finally did something.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
Hey, I poisoned Pickles.
So yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
yeah, that's a huge hit. It absolutely lets go of you. Pickles. What about you? What are you gonna do this time?
Yeah.
Are you gonna die next turn?
Probably gonna die.
Okay.
That's probably my.
Oh wait, that was a reaction. Is there one more turn for a frog?
I'm gonna roll again.
No, the other one doesn't get a turn because if it's got something in its mouth, it does not get a turn.
Oh, so then is it back on me since that was a reaction, and I get my turn again, or no?
You're next after. Oh. Yeah, you didn't take your turn, did you? Then. Okay, yeah, you're up. Sorry, Pick.
I'm real concerned about Pickles and all, but I'm fairly certain that had a frog just bit me, I would go after it again. So I'm gonna go after that same frog.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on that frog.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
And so, let's see.
That's a hit roll, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to hit. Yep.
And it's still within 5 feet of me, yes or no?
Oh yeah, it's close.
Okay, yeah, I get advantage on it. Which, thank goodness I get advantage on it. I rolled a 3, but then I rolled 14. Is that it?
A 14 will hit.
Cool. Then 1d10 plus 5 is 7 damage.
Oh man. So it latched onto you one time. You're like, no, bad dog. You toasted it. It stepped back just a little ways, and then you fried the rest of it. It is dead. 2 good hits. Pickles. We need you to do exactly just what Carl did, okay?
From inside his gullet.
Whatever it takes.
I'm going to roll against concentration.
Okay.
One more time.
All right.
With my plus 4.
Remember your plus D4, yes.
So I get a plus 1. Yeah. So do I roll the D4 first or the 20?
I don't care. Whatever makes you feel luckier.
Oh my goodness. I got a 2. Plus my 1 is 3. And it doesn't matter what I roll for D4 because that's not 12.
Oh, man. I was really... Okay. Well, sorry. You're trying to get that magic out, but this slime just gets all up in you and the burning sensation that you keep facing.
But burning sensation means it's working.
The burning sensation. You take 3 damage points this turn, dude.
All right.
How you doing, Pickles? Are you almost dead to us?
1 is the loneliest number that I ever knew.
Oh, shit.
I have one.
All right. Oh, you're up, girl. So, Ak, you still have a hold of Pickle's foot. Are you gonna chop it off?
No.
Oh,
I
all
think
right.
I might try the same move as last time.
I read.
Hold onto his foot and smash the toad with my club.
Okay.
Let's see.
If at first you don't succeed, hit it harder.
Let's see if I manage to hit it first before we decide if I hit it hard enough. Yes!
That'll probably do it.
18 plus 5, so
23.
23.
Yeah, that hits her real good. Go for it.
Okay. 4.
No, you don't add that. So it's 4 plus 3 is 7.
Okay.
And the more plus give you more for your attack or your attack or your damage. Or your attack.
So 7.
7 damage points. Oh, it is in rough shape. Jay, you actually felt that in there. Clunk. So you take 1 damage point. Kidding.
Kidding. Using my club so I wouldn't accidentally chop
Kidding.
him off with my axe.
All right. Jay, you do feel you feel that somebody's got a hold of your foot. I mean, even in all the sensations that you're feeling right now, you do feel that somebody's not willing to let you go. So that feels good in your heart, in your you know, your in your soul.
Yeah.
So what does Tombs do?
So we got one frog that hasn't been hurt and another one that's almost dead.
Yeah, that one he's up next.
I just shouldn't use damaging spells. I'm going to use my crossbow,
Okay.
and I'm going to hit undamaged frog. No. Let's get Jason out of that frog. I'm gonna shoot for the frog with a pickle in his mouth.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I need to roll my attack. 18 plus 5 is 23.
That'll hit.
I deal 1d8 plus.
What are you hitting with?
Good hit.
Is that mace?
No, this is my crossbow.
Oh, crossbow. That's right. Okay.
I'm really glad nobody rolled a 1, because that would have been me.
Shoots you in the ankle for 1 damage point.
That's a 5 plus 3 equals 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So, you see you hit it with this crossbow bolt, and you see it stop, and it kind of falls forward and kind of lurches to the right,
Fall
and its
forward,
mouth
mouth first.
opens up slowly as its muscles relax, and it dies.
He croaked.
The other frog takes a bite at Ak and misses again.
Yeah,
And does an 18 hit Tombs?
an 18 ties Tombs.
Attacker wins on ties. The aggressor wins on ties.
Oh, there's skeletons. I forgot there were skeletons.
So an arrow comes in and just kind of wings you for 2 points of damage as the skeletons have closed in to At least this one is closed into arrow range. The other one does not have a bow on him. The other one continues to walk forward with a nasty, rusty axe.
To quote
Back
Griffin
up.
McElroy, I take a dump and take 2 damage.
Yeah. All right, back up to the top with Crawl.
Tom?
I keep on forgetting to unmute my mic. I'm really glad that Pickles is back because I almost made a huge mistake that would have killed all of us.
Oh,
But Pickles...
do that now.
Nah, not good. I do not want to cast Thunder with him, so.
Did I roll out of the mouth already?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're prone at this point on your turn.
More like...
You're gonna have
slurped out?
to. Yeah, he's kind of slurping out right now. It's not his turn yet, so he's prone. But
Have you ever seen...
How close are all of the, Yeah, how close is everything to us?
the skeletons. There is a skeleton at 20 feet away from you, trudging through the water. There is another one that's about 10 feet away from you, coming with an axe.
Okay.
But they are down in the water, so they actually have partial coverage. You're going to be at disadvantages to roll against them.
Even if I ran up on the one that's close, would I be at disadvantage to hit him? Yeah.
If you did that, you're going to have to make a swim check because the water is about 4 feet deep.
Okay.
And you're only 2 feet tall.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to decide what makes more sense here. I'm gonna go ahead and go after that last frog.
Okay. Not my last frog.
Oh no, not your last frog.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on that one that's running at us with an axe.
Okay.
And that is a...
Tom, did we lose you or?
Tom? Did you mute your camera?
No, just a regular club. I got a great axe.
Boy, also.
Tom? What did you guys do with Tom?
There's one frog left. He's good.
I'm mostly just gonna be
It'll just be
smash whatever's nearest.
Just be role-playing Ock that much more effective.
Yeah, that's the way I see it.
Is there a way to boot him off the call so he can come back in?
I don't know. Is that something I can do? How do you do that? I don't know.
There he goes. He just
Coming
left.
back in?
Not yet.
Getting me back. It's getting late, can't you see? I sure get up and leave. If I don't, you know where it's going. But you give me that love, baby, that says you're up to no good, maybe. Now you're whispering to my name, leaving thoughts inside my head. Well, now since you put it that way, if I need you, I'll
He says his computer crashed and he's trying to get back on, but his phone, but it's not working.
Yeah, I don't think Roll Tony works on the phone. I read that, I believe.
Yes, it might not go well. Can you do that? You can eat? I can definitely try. You have an amazing voice. Thank you so much. You just have such a relaxed delivery of what you're doing. I'm not a country music fan, but I am certainly a fan of yours. And for you to come out here and be so calm after what you went through, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like to fight down to your grandmother as a liar. It was not about their I thought it was just back in your voice.
We just delay Tom's turn until he comes back.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. I hate to do that to him, but where are you seeing his
He says he rolled an 8 on his attack against the skelly.
that will miss. Where? That's gonna miss the skeleton. Where are you talking to him with? Is it on like Discord or something?
Yeah, the Discord chat.
Discord.
Okay. All right. So then, yeah, we'll move on. Then he does miss with an 8. Pickles.
He says he flips his cards to defense and ends his turn.
Okay. All right. Pickles, you're up. You feel this thing slump down, and then you feel you start to slide out of its slimy gullet and mouth. Give me a dexterity save, and I'll give you advantage because its mouth is open.
And you've still got that D4 you can add to that.
I rolled another 2. But I get a +5 for dexterity, so that's 7. And 2 more, so 9.
But you have advantage, so roll again.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's 14 plus 5, 19 plus 4, 23.
Nice. So as soon as it loses its grip on you, you kind of push yourself out of its mouth before any more acid seems to burn you, and you kind of roll out prone onto the ground, covered with nasty slime and some still very uncomfortable acidy feeling. What do you do?
I say Pickles does not like the swamp.
After we're done this, I'm going to ask which one of you guys voted for swamp.
Everybody but Crag.
Everybody but Scrag.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Octave
All right.
voted.
I cast. I'd like to cast Healing Word. Huh?
Healing ward on yourself?
Can I cast Healing Word on myself? Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
you can
say creature of your choice.
Yeah. You can cast on yourself.
Just let yourself die.
1d4 plus my. Yeah, you can heal me better that way, right?
Yeah.
I bite my lip for 1 hit point. 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier. Spellcasting modifier is Charisma, and that's somewhere. Charisma plus 3. I get 7 more hit points back.
Very nice. Do you just lie there and do that, or do you get up on your feet and do that?
Did you say healing word?
Healing word. Yep.
Well, yes.
Healing word can be used as a bonus action if you want.
That is a bonus action.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But if I'm prone, it takes 1 action to get up, right?
Yep.
Movement.
The rest of your turn would be to get up. Well, you could get up and do something else too. But you just can't move. Your movement is to get up.
Okay. And we still have a skeleton coming towards us?
2.
There are 2 skeletons, and there's still one toad that
Well,
one frog that's still
I
up.
probably don't know that.
Yeah, you're.
Okay, I probably don't know about the skeletons because I was in the door.
Yeah, you would.
So I'll attack the other frog.
Okay.
I'll attack the other frog with burning hands. Screw that frog.
All right, screw that frog up right now.
It's not easy being green.
That's gonna fail its reflex or its dexterity save. So, reflex save.
That is a 9.
9 damage. A hit, a very good hit. So you roll out of this thing, heal yourself up a bit, and then get up and unleash burning hell. Because I imagine this is Pickles being upset, right? Is Pickles angry right now? Is Pickles getting mad? All right.
My song is more of a scream, but very angelic scream.
Yeah. Very nice. All right, Ak, you're up. Why don't you show Pickles what it's like to be angry?
Half-eaten pickle.
How close are the skeletons?
10 feet away. Through 4 feet of water. So they have coverage versus any range attacks.
Okay.
She's tall enough. If she enters the water, does she have to make a swim check?
No.
I pull out my hand axes.
Okay.
And throw it at one of the skeletons.
Okay, there's one with a bow that's throwing arrows at you guys from 20 feet away. There's one that's closing in on you to melee. Which one do you go for?
Looks like my hand axe should be able to reach the one shooting arrows, so I'll go for that.
Okay. All right, go for it.
She aims her axe at the bowstring.
There you go.
10 plus 5, so 15.
That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
That's a 4. I need a 6.
I was gonna say you still have your D4 added thing if you want to make that.
Yeah, don't forget that. We're still in that too.
Yeah. Only 3 damage plus.
Tom, I can see you again. Can I hear you?
So I do a 6 damage.
I don't know, can you?
Yep. 6 damage?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you take a big chunk out of the bones in its collarbone neck area. It's still up, but that hurt. Although it didn't feel pain, which makes it that much more unsettling. Tombs.
Why don't you go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for the frog?
For the frog?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Can you beat a 13?
Ooh, I think I can, buddy. I think I can. Yes, I can. I am sorry. Because I rolled a 17, but I don't know what their. They probably don't get a bonus. Yeah, they don't get a bonus anyway. But a 17 beats a 13. What were you trying to do to me?
I was going to cast ouchies at it, but it didn't
Oh.
work. So
They don't take any. They don't take any damage for a save, or
No.
just all or none.
it's the target. Oh, it's he's just fine. I just hold up my hand and nothing happens.
Okay.
Outsmarted by a frog.
Sorry about that. Does a 17 hit? Ah, shit. Sorry, Jay. Does a 17 hit Pickle? Wait, did you get up or no?
I did, yeah. Why?
Okay. Does a 17 hit you, buddy?
Did I stand up?
Yeah.
For what?
Does the 17 hit your armor class?
Oh, 14. My armor class is 14.
Okay. So,
Yes.
yeah, that's ouch. You got hit for another 4 points of damage as an arrow wings you from this archer that's just a bit away. The other skeleton steps up out of the water, steps forward and steps up out of the water, and does a 14
I'm really
hit.
glad I do myself.
Yeah, I'm really glad too. Does a 14 hit to Kral? No.
Yes, it does.
Oh. Okay. 6 damage points for you, sir.
Ow.
Comes up with this nasty, rusty axe covered with slime and algae, and takes a bite out of you. Top of the order. We're gonna go back to Crawl.
Oh, darn it. I should have done a reaction.
I mean, I would argue that you still could.
Can I do a reaction and then take my turn?
I mean, you haven't taken your turn. Yeah. I mean, go for it. We'll get the hang of this a little, and then I'll be a little more, I guess, strict about it. But yeah, go for it.
Alright, well then, there, Bone Daddy. Make a dexterity saving throw.
You doing that thing again that you? Oh, natural 20.
Yeah. Oh, well then, that beats it.
Does that mean it didn't work at all?
It only takes 1d10.
Okay, well that's still a nice hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, 9!
Wow. All right, that's the one that came up and whacked you, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, now it's your turn then.
And then let's see. You know, I'll go ahead and, I am going to... Crap.
Gross.
Wow. I mean, I could. If you want to use that as an intimidation check, you can.
Does that count as an action?
Does taking out my weapon count as an action?
I think crapping is a reaction. So
He already used his reaction to cast a spell.
yeah.
But taking out a weapon counts as an action, right?
You can use it as part of
I
your movement.
It's
yeah,
part of my
that
movement?
sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna draw my mace,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Okay. Go
You're
for
gonna
it.
say, "Stay away from my purse."
That's my purse. I don't know you. And that was, do I get any sort of bonus to that?
That would
your
be a
attack
based
roll
on your
gets a
strength.
D4,
Your proficiency bonus and your strength,
and that D4 I gave everybody.
and the D4. Yep.
That is a 13.
13 will just hit.
Cool.
Yes.
Then I am going to roll my 1d6 damage,
Okay.
which was a 3.
Any other bonuses?
I do not believe so. Well, he's a skeleton and it's bludgeoning damage.
Vulnerabilities to vulnerabilities bludgeoning. So that vulnerability does double damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
how
you,
about that?
he shatters into pieces. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with it, but I want to check it out.
Behind every patient who's dying is a medical post I have to keep fixing.
Yep, double damage from bludgeoning. Y'all should have been hitting it with sticks and rocks. You hit it and it shatters its skull and it falls into pieces.
Cool.
Cool. All right, Pickles.
I had a bone to pick with that guy.
Indeed. Pickles, you just
Who is left?
cooked you cooked a frog pretty good. He's still up though, and there's a skeleton just off the ways chucking arrows at you.
He should really use his bow. It would be a lot more efficient.
I'm trying to save my spell slot. I'm going to use a cantrip called Vicious
Okay.
Mockery.
All right.
I unleash a string of insults at it, and it doesn't need to understand me. It only needs to be able to hear me, and it has to save a wisdom throw.
I tried that. They got good wisdom.
No, I just rolled a 20. Remember? All right, so I'm doing a wisdom saving throw with a skeleton. I don't think they got any kind of bonus with that.
Oh, it was the frog.
No, the frog.
otherwise.
The
Oh,
frog.
the frog. Yeah. So I
The frog is what I'm
I
attacking.
rolled a
He's
1.
close to me.
I rolled a 1. What's that going to do to my frog friend?
Whoa. Okay, I have. It takes 1d4 psychic damage, which is a 1, and now it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
All right, so I want to hear a little bit about this vicious string of insults that you send at it. Come on, give me a little.
Give you a little. You have bad taste. You look funny. You smell funny. You're a big fat toad, and you make it look like a bad frog.
All right.
You're dumb and
He
you're
is-
stupid and you're dumb.
He is duly
He's dumb.
affected by your string of insults. He actually cries, and you sort of feel bad.
No, I don't. No.
All right, Ak, you're up.
As
There
a
is
free
a
action-
toad.
As a free
Here's a
action,
very
I'm gonna
new-
turn to Pickles and say, "Ow, man!"
There's a
Take it
very
easy.
sad frog, Ak, and there's also a skeleton just 20 feet away.
Is that the one that I already threw my axe at?
Yep. You see him knocking another arrow.
I'll throw another hand axe at him.
Okay.
Tom, are you eating pickles?
This is awkward.
I did. That is amazing.
Everything's a joke. So you can,
I got a
Uh,
22.
22 will hit.
That is the wrong one.
Just use it.
Oh, I should have just used it. I still get a 5. 5 damage.
5 damage? Nice. You throw it and it shatters its skull and the rest of it sinks into the water.
Nice.
So, Tombs, you're next. There is still there's a very sad frog.
Well, my crossbow's the only other thing that I've managed to deal any damage with this fight, so I'm gonna shoot it again with a crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
That's a natural 20.
Whoa! All right.
I'm gonna shoot up its nose and through the exhaust port, and it's gonna work its way down into the core of the frog, causing the whole frog to just explode.
Okay, let's roll damage and see how that looks.
Okay, I'm rolling a D8.
That's weird because I'm actually watching Star Wars right now.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
Just 4? Oh,
Unless it's
man.
doubled by my... What do I get for
Oh.
critting?
Did you roll a 4?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, then you did 8. It's not dead though, but it looks like it should be because it's really messed up. So, you have this one sad frog in front of you guys, and it turns away from you, and it leaps into the water. You guys can all get a attack of opportunity on it, on its way out.
Starting with...
If you still have a reaction on you. Yeah, I think you guys still have.
I'll shoot
Oh,
another,
you got cookies?
I'll shoot another bolt at it, since nobody else is jumping at the chance.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on it too.
Good lord. All right, go ahead.
It's a 21.
21 hits.
And another 5 damage.
Do I get that? Do I get that +4 on my attack rolls?
Yeah,
That's a 16.
that hits too. Roll damage.
That is 11 damage.
Okay, so it leaps into the air. While it's in the air, you pull back your crossbow again, running it through, and the Eldritch Blast turns it into frog legs that explodes in the air. So the remains of it kind of splash into the water just off the road. Okay.
Did you say we solved your frog puzzle?
You solved my frog puzzle. What do you do right now?
Do we still have the other skeleton, or is he gone?
It's gone. He
Oh,
died.
okay.
You got an axe buried to the head. Remember to mark those axes off of your inventory there, Ak.
Can I fetch my bolts back?
Yes.
Can I fetch my axes, or are they gone for good?
Okay. So, you guys have swimming, or are you just going to kind of take your time and go in there and just be careful?
Swimming? What would swimming be under? Dexterity?
It would be an athletics. What do you call it? An athletics check?
Acrobatics?
No, not acrobatics.
Athletics, it should be on.
Athletics.
Oh, yes, I have athletics.
I
Or
do
not,
too?
not profession, but I've got a +2 to it.
Yeah, I've got pretty
All
good
right.
athletics.
Okay. Pickles, what are you doing? I think you guys had one or two healing potions with you guys too by now, right?
If we take a short rest, we can use our hit points, or hit die, which we haven't utilized so far this game.
Right.
And that would save us our healing potions and our spell slots.
Okay, so you guys jump in the water.
Yeah, I don't want to burn another spell slot.
You guys jump in the water, start swimming forward to get your crossbow bolts and your axes. And all of you guys hear
More frog.
Robert? Is
there Robert around?
Is it Robert?
Guys, give me a perception check.
That is a 23.
Ooh, a 20.
I got a 9.
I got a natural 20.
Damn. Okay, so this is how you guys are going to roll all your dice real good, is just on perception checks. So you guys hear that noise, and I want to stress to you it's really, really loud. And you're like, what the hell? And you kind of look up, and in the distance, maybe about a couple hundred yards away, it's almost as if like a big spot in the swamp kind of rises up out of the water, and you see a ginormous frog.
So
It is about 12 foot tall and easily as long as a car. 12 foot tall, about 10, 12 foot tall, and 12 foot long. It is a large creature, which means it can swallow medium creatures. And it looks like these other ones, but just massively larger. And its skin is coated with this slime. It's like a thick, viscous slime that you can see. And in the slime, you see like about a dozen skeletons kind of glued to it. And its arms, the skeleton's kinds of arms, are reaching out towards anything living. And it rises out of the water. And looks in your guys' direction while two of you are swimming.
Is this where we can do that reaction of crapping our pants?
Yes, you can do the crap reaction.
Ah, okay, yes.
Okay.
And it's a couple hundred yards away.
Yes.
How long is it going to take for it to get to us?
Well, if it hops like the other ones,
One move?
it'll take a while to get to you guys, but not that long.
Would my bless still be in effect?
I'm gonna give it 2 more turns.
Daddy, that's your swing.
Oh, is that mine?
Yeah, that's our swing, and I made you do it.
Oh, it's very good. Thank you very much.
Is it in the direction that we need to go?
No. No. Give me intelligence rolls, you guys.
Has it already spotted us? Could we just hide?
Let's incorporate that into the intelligence roll.
I got
Is this a
myself
saving throw or
22.
just a skill?
Ark just
It's
rolled a
just-
natural 20 on intelligence.
Yes!
I do one more.
Wow,
I
that's
finally got a good roll.
One more, Daddy.
I got an 11. Is that 1d4 that is still in play?
Yeah.
yeah. 2 more turns on that.
Alright, let me find a
That's
26.
a minute.
Make you more, Daddy.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Daddy, you have more.
11, James.
Oh, Daddy, you have more.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this is fairly 10 or above.
I've got a
Okay,
13.
you more, Daddy.
You guys look at this thing, and this thing is ginormous, and it's covered with skeletons that are active, and you have the distinct impression that that might not be a fight you can win. And it did notice your presence.
So now we're in that level in most side-scrolling games from the 90s where there's just a giant spiky wall slowly moving toward us, and we have to
Run. Except you and me are stuck in the water.
you should probably get out of the water while
And
you
he's
still
got a
have
pillow
the
with that sitting high level.
thing on your side.
Yeah, he's. I will tell you that the nameplate above his head is colored orange, and he's got like a star next to his name.
I'm gonna get the hell out of the water.
All right, so I need you guys to give me athletics rolls.
I ask real quick? Will movement speed factor into this escape we're making?
Yeah, it will.
Just give it up a second.
Hold on a second.
How do bonus actions work?
I got a 19.
25.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you guys easily, thank you, honey. You guys easily get the hell out of there.
Hawk, do me a favor before we run off. Chop a leg off of this frog. The one that ate pickles.
We already have one that's exploded. Why don't we just grab one of loose legs?
It's got to be the one that ate pickles. Uh-oh,
We just lost James.
Oh, we got lots of time now.
That mean we all died?
That means the frog died.
I think the frog just killed over.
Yep.
Well, I guess my axes are gone.
You threw both of them?
Well, both my hand axes. I still have my big battle axe.
Did you have two?
Yes, I had 2 hand axes.
Oh, here he comes.
2 hand axes.
That's a picture of Tim Curry Satan, right?
Well, that was awesome.
Okay.
Welcome back, James. While you were gone, we defeated the giant frog.
Oh!
It was a cake.
Oh, gee whiz. I wish I'd seen it.
It was a pretty intense fight.
I don't know what the odds of Ivory knocking the mouse off of the table. It's a cordless mouse. Knocks it off the table. A button hits, and it's the exact same button on the exact same location on my screen to close the
Those
program.
odds must be pretty good, because I did that exact same thing at the beginning of the call.
Wow.
So I can cast a spell without like having to use like we're not in combat, right?
We're not in combat. No. No.
Okay.
Let's just say you did the frog thing.
I'm trying to think. So I have Expeditious Retreat, and the spell allows me to move at an incredible pace when I cast this spell, and then as a bonus action, each of my turns until the spell ends, I can take the dash action. So is a dash just like... I don't know if that's going to aid me at all.
Oh, it's going to help you get the hell out of there pretty quick.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast that, and sadly, it only casts on myself.
Okay, so you guys are all looking at this frog that just rise out of the water, and you're like, oh man, hey guys, where did Crawl go?
Is he in your backpack again?
So, all right, yeah. So, I think, what are you guys gonna do?
Run.
While we were in the water, did we have enough time to get to our things and get them before we jumped out?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna...
I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration and leave.
Who are you casting it on? What's your
Oh,
spell, 30?
that's right, one person. I can't do that myself, can I? Not yet.
I don't know.
I'll cast it on Tomb, the healer.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I reach out and grab your shoulder and cast guidance on you. Which is just...
What instrument does Pickles play again?
Piccolo.
Is that
play,
Piccolo has strings, right?
Piccolo, yeah, and no, Piccolo's a flute.
Ah, okay.
All right.
And I'm also gonna cast guidance, which is an instant on Ock as well, which is really just that. I'll hold off on that because they've pretty much already got that spell affecting them.
Okay.
Okay. Run. I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna, as I run, I'm still gonna try and grab a chunk of frog.
A chunk of frog?
What, the exploded one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like frog legs?
I I am a fan of exotic meats.
Oh, all right then. I mean, I guess this is exotic. I don't know if it's a good idea to eat it, but I would love to see what happens when you do. So yeah, I'll let you grab a chunk of nasty necro frog. Okay.
Frog.
Did we see anything shiny before we run off?
Afraid not. No.
Okay,
So you guys start running. Now, you've got Ak, who has, 30 or 40 foot movement?
30 speed.
Okay. And then you guys, the rest of you guys have like 20 feet, except for Crawl, who's, Speedy Gonzalez here.
I've got a speed of 30.
Goblins have 30?
Yep.
What about kobolds then?
30.
Really?
I'm the slowpoke. Oh yeah, 30 feet.
Damn. Oh wow. Okay. So you guys all split. Crawls is well ahead of you guys, pretty quickly. Do you guys? What I want to know is, do you guys take time to look back behind you as you're running, or are you just gonna keep running?
I think we'll know pretty quick if it catches up to us.
I'm just gonna keep running.
All right. You guys
gonna run?
start running.
I'm gonna look back for a split second just to make sure that they followed.
I'm not that
Okay, yeah, they are following. When you look back, Crawl, you don't see it, the frog.
That means we need to look up.
Yeah, can I roll a perception check?
That ain't good.
And then you guys all hear, it made a leap, and it closed a lot of distance in a leap. And you guys keep running.
Are you still looking behind us? Crawl?
No, sir.
All right. When it landed, it's as if a half a dozen skeletons raised their head and said, "What?"
Oh no.
And you guys continue to run.
And a talking frog.
Do any of you guys have like an invisibility spell or something?
Not me.
All right. We're going to roll initiatives, guys.
How close is he now?
I cast get the hell out of there.
I'm gonna cast, before we go into initiative, can I cast Turn Undead?
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to be able to get... Well, you might get a little bit of them, but they're quite a ways out.
Oh, it's pretty much any of them within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, there's not any within 30 feet of you.
Oh, then I'll...
They're the ones closest to the frog where it landed.
So
those
our
were...
initiative is with the frog?
Yes.
Lovely.
All right. Pickles, what'd you get?
Oh, are you rolling initiative?
Yes.
I got 10.
Okay.
I got a 17.
17 for Crawl. Toombs?
21.
And then Auk?
16.
All right. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna keep chasing after you guys. I need you to tell me if you guys are gonna use your initiative to do anything other than run. Okay? And then we'll start going off of that person's initiative.
I will do something.
Okay?
I am going to... I'm going to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
On the frog.
Alright, so at this point, it just closed 60 foot in one leap, which makes it 140 feet away.
Oh, we're still that far away?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep on running.
Okay.
At the end of at the end of every turn, I can use dash, so I guess I travel that much further. And that spell I cast lasts up to 10 minutes.
Oh man, you could just about outpace it, considering you guys had a head start anyway. The rest of you guys may not be so lucky. All right, so it makes another leap, and you guys hear a splash and a crunch on the ground as it lands. And again, it's as if another 3 or 4 skeletons are like, "Hey, what's going on?"
I'm going to cast the cantrip of light
Okay.
on any of the armor any of the skeletons happen to be wearing.
Oh, and what's the range on that?
Let's see here. I gotta touch them. So I'm gonna run for a skeleton that's somewhat in the direction we're going.
You're gonna go for it?
Is there any obstacles nearby? Any things I can touch?
There's basically you're talking about rocks and bits of brush and.
Sure, I'll hit a big rock with light.
Okay. So on the way running, you cast the light on the on this rock.
Correct. Which is no longer than 10 feet in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 20 feet. The light can be colored as you like, completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light. The spell ends if you cast it again or dismiss it.
Okay. 3 of the 4 that were alerted when the giant frog leaped again, they start moving towards the rock instead of joining on the road behind you. So you did seem to attract the attention with the light off, at least for the time being.
And that's
That's
just the bright white light, as bright as I can get it.
Yep. And do the rest of you guys do anything other than run?
No. Listen, I was inside of a frog. I almost got cut in half a couple nights ago. I got an arrow in the chest.
Okay. Pickles, you're a punching bag. You guys hear again.
Did we take a short rest before they started trudging through the water?
No.
Okay, cool. That is awesome.
Well, remember, a short rest has to be a minimum of 4 hours.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. So, 3 more skeletons are alerted to whatever activities are going on. And they start to move towards the road and follow behind you guys. Anybody else taking another action as you are running?
What is the distance now between us and the frog?
120 feet now. No.
Now, just one of those big boss fights where, say we focus damage on a limb and it may lose use of the limb?
Yeah, it doesn't quite work that way. Okay. As you guys are running, you see ahead.
I kick it.
Cut. Okay. All right. Shoot.
Was it just a skeleton head?
It's like, hey, run, you guys! It's catching up to you, and you kick it, and it actually skips across the water.
And when I kicked it, I cast light on it.
Oh man! All right, so you guys look off into the distance, the direction that you're running. The road seems to stretch. It kind of stretches out and gets wider. And just as dry as the rest of the swamp. And it actually seems like it is getting drier as you guys are moving through the swamp. Maybe you guys are on the way out of it. You see, as the road widens ahead, a small structure. It appears to be a circle of pillars with a roof on it. Maybe about 10 or 12 foot round. In the center of it, there seems to be like an old, dilapidated fountain kind of thing. And it's
Oh, it's
kind
a
of like
way shrine.
directly. It looks a lot like a something like a way shrine.
Can I do a religion check on it? Would that do me any good?
A arcane check would work better.
Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go and do an arcane check. That was a is that whole inspiration thing from Tomb still effective?
No, it's
Okay.
gone by now.
Then that was only an 13.
Okay. Does anybody else roll an arcane check on this thing?
I'll do it.
Religion will not help you in this case.
Is there time to cast guidance on myself before I check?
No, afraid not.
That's a 6.
If nothing, what?
6.
Oh. If nothing else, this structure seems to be. It might be a little bit of coverage or something if you guys are going to engage with this thing.
Can we see the city yet?
No. It's still through the fog, but the ground seems to be drying up a bit. And then you have this small structure before you. And Jason, it does look a lot like a way shrine. I don't know if the rest of you guys are familiar with that.
No, sir.
You guys keep moving toward up the road, or do you guys go toward it, or do you? What are you thinking?
I'm not very interested in bringing this giant
I'm hoping the
frog
frog will stop.
to the nearest human town. But if I'm not seeing the human town, then yeah, let's run for the.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna jump in the water.
You're going to jump in the water?
Yeah, it was like a fountain, right?
Oh, it's still quite a ways ahead. You've got a couple more
okay.
turns before you get there.
And yeah, let's go toward it.
But it is not big enough for you to jump in.
Okay.
It seems to be it's a fountain-like structure of some sort, but it's only about 2 to 3 foot wide or so.
Okay.
From what you can make out here. Randall, why doesn't Toombs give me a intelligence check, and I will give you advantage on it.
That's nice. Good. Thanks for that advantage. 14.
Okay.
Which
So,
takes me from a 1.
Krull, you were almost there with that check, but Toombs, just because you're so goddamn old, and you've had a couple opportunities of life through this,
So could I roll a history check?
A what?
A history check?
Yeah, that would have worked too. In any case, you succeeded. And this structure is, you vaguely remember it because through your life you tend to lose some of your less important memories. But this one lingers just a bit. It is a teleportation shrine. That allows teleportation between some of the larger civilizations of the realm. This one is much dilapidated and covered with growth as you guys are running towards it, and I'll be right back. And that's up to you if you want to share what that is with the rest of the party.
It's a teleportation point. It moves us between. I said what he said, but in a grumpier voice. I remember it because I'm just so damn old.
You can.
Yeah,
I
so
say
damn
you
old.
can say that again.
I have to go check on my chickens. They're outside. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Boy, we gotta go. Y'all watching Family 71.
Okay, that's better.
Jason chickened out.
Oh, What the?
He's checking on his check-ins.
He's chicken on his check-ins?
Yep.
He's
Chapter 1. It's beginning to look a lot like Midsummer Solstice. Everywhere you go, Johann playing a happy tune. Festival on the moon. We'll score some deals at Fantasy Costco. And the picture looks like this.
nice. So, where does this rate on your guys' favorite chapters, I guess, of the story?
Like, in terms of the things we've done compared to this one?
No. I mean, I'm talking about the
Pedals
book.
to the metal.
Pedals to Metal versus the other chapters, Balance.
I literally just got it after we started the call. The delivery person knocked on the door and dropped it off.
No, he
Yeah.
wants to know where it rates on your favorites list of each arc.
Pedals to
Yeah.
the Metal is my favorite.
Oh, is it?
Yes. I love the Mad Max race.
I don't know what the title. I don't know if it's what the title of it was, but the very last part of it, really when the end game of it comes together is my favorite. Just
The Stolen Century or the Starving Games? Or
Stolen Century. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what that would be. Yeah, because that was just when.
Or are you
it's
talking
just-
about the Day of Story and Song, the very last chapter? Where they're-
No,
where
Stolen
they're-
Century. Mm,
Stolen
If you
Century-
count Story and Song as its own arc, that's my favorite, because even thinking about Taco transmuting that piece of glass that was once Phandalin just gives me chills.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's when the emotions started to kick in for me, and it was like, wow.
I had like anxiety moments during the Suffering game
Oh, yeah.
because I just
Well,
kept
arms
thinking,
outreached.
we don't know how long they're gonna be stuck here. Every time they sacrifice something, it's like a level or two higher than the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like no matter what they're giving up now, no matter how bad it is, they may still have to give up something later that's much worse than this.
Yeah.
They can't heal, they can't. It just. And these sacrifices are permanent, so it just all kind of made me all the more nervous through the whole
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
I'm not looking forward to reaching that point in this campaign.
I would have to say for me, I feel like it goes the 11th hour, the 11th hour, finale, Stolen Century, and then Petals, and then the Crystal Kingdom.
Hmm. Yeah, Petals was when it really felt like this whole thing had legs. Like that whole thing was like it started to become epic for me. You know.
Especially when
Like-
they roll the giant wheel over the other cars.
Yeah,
That part was awesome.
I think I have some free Amazon credit. I'm gonna have to snag that pretty soon. Come on, Jay. That looks like a big book too, by the way. Damn. Wow. There's some pages in that. They could easily. I kind of lament that they didn't release it as a comic book series.
Kind of it is.
Well, just in trade.
I think the only thing that only negative thing I've thought about the book so far has been It really had to have been a massive amount of money the Wizards wanted to use all of the actual D&D terminate,
Yeah.
like the OC from D&D, because I can't see a other good reason why they wouldn't have partnered with them and had all the things be normal.
Oh my God! Like, I mean, how many people out there bought those books just because of listening to that podcast?
Seriously, like, I mean, there's 2 people that I'm pretty sure are into D&D solely because of.
Nice.
Geralt the Binacorn.
Yeah. Well, when it came to deciding to do what we're doing now, it was between 5th edition and Pathfinder. Pathfinder, and I would say I was influenced by that to get the 5th edition series, but also by the reviews of it that said that the game was simplified in a lot of ways from the previous editions.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Pathfinder like as a game?
Pathfinder was often referred to as Dungeons and Dragons 3.75 when it first came out, because it came out right after 3.5. You had Dungeons and Dragons 3rd edition, and then what they did is they revised it fairly extensively, changed quite a bit, where they decided to give it a 3.5 edition. And then right after that, Pathfinder came out. And it used a lot of the same rules, but it changed some classes. It added a few different rules. It added a few different classes. The classes have different ways of being individualized, like and tweaked and so on. For example, like if you play a druid,
customizable classes or something.
Yeah, it made the classes became a little more customizable. So, for example, if you were playing a druid, your druid could have your druid could summon animals, summon natural allies that were more powerful than other druids that focused on their shape-shifting ability and so on. Wizards could have a magic item that kind of grew with them, or they could have a familiar that became progressively more powerful. And some of these rules were actually kind of absorbed into 4th edition and now 5th edition. So there was a lot of trade between the two, Pathfinder and D&D. But I think one of the biggest things about when Pathfinder came out is their books were so well done, that it was just intuitive learning how to play it and understand how to play it. 5th edition has kind of reached that point now too, but the complexity is a bit less. It's less complex. Okay, are we ready?
Jesse's taking a bio break.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
How are the chickens?
Chickens all right?
The chicks looking good?
Good. I had to find them.
You had to find them?
I let them walk around the backyard, and if I can't find all 7, I panic for a minute.
Yeah, sure. You chicked your chickens then?
I checked my chickens. I checked.
Chicken China at the time.
You chicked your chickens.
They're all there.
Get a yeah.
She says Ock doesn't have any magic powers, so she's probably just gonna keep on running away and doing what everybody else does. So if we want to keep going.
Okay. All right. So you guys are running. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
With my understanding that it is a teleportation point, do I understand how to make it do its thing? Do they run on a password? Or?
I would ask for an arcane check for that when you get to it.
Okay.
I would probably allow for that. Okay, as you guys are running, it makes another leap, and oh wow, another 5 skeletons are alerted to the action going on in the distance.
There's something to do with these skeletons more than just the. I mean, the giant frog's already gonna kill us, so the fact that we're bringing in more skeletons makes me nervous.
You guys look behind you, and there's a small army of skeletons following you guys. And the frog is still keeping pace with you guys fairly easily with each leap, with the exception of Crawl. After it leaps one time, you guys are still running. Tombs, you see to your right side this big slimy appendage kind of land next to you briefly and then retract, almost as if it had spit its tongue out to grab you with a long sticky tongue and missed you.
Is it belong to the frog?
Yes.
How's our distance to the fountain?
And then I need is Jessie right there?
She is. She's come back.
I need her to give me a dex check.
You're good at dex, right?
I think. 30. $17, 18.
Okay, you guys are running away from this thing, and the bushes start to get a little, grass gets a little deeper, and there are some old kind of growth that you guys start moving into towards this shrine structure. And Ak, as you're running, you nearly trip over what looks to be like a small pile of rocks of different shapes, and one of the shapes actually looks like a stone head, and you take a couple more steps and you almost trip over a stone arm attached to a stone sword, like a ginormous stone sword. This thing had to have been 10 foot tall when it was standing straight up. But you managed to leap over it and keep running. Do you draw attention to that as you guys are running, or?
I curse loudly at the stupid rocks.
Okay. So you guys hear her cursing loudly at stupid rocks. Give me a perception check.
12.
14.
16.
Pickles.
Okay, so 14s and above, because of the growth, you guys notice this as well. That 16, you notice the torso of this thing. It seems to have like this gemstone in it, and an arcane symbol of some sort. Give me an arcane roll on that. Was that Crawl?
Yeah, I got a 16.
I think both Crawl and Pickles succeeded that.
I think Pickles only got the 14, but so Crawl picked up a little more detail on that. Give me an arcane check on that.
That's an 8.
Okay, believe it or not, that's just high enough because it's It's the rune. It's a magical rune for the low level spell called Mending. That's kind of cut into the gemstone on this statue's chest. Pieces of rather. What do you guys do?
Have you said anything, Crawl?
It has mending inscribed all over the pieces of its chest. Whatever the sting on the ground is.
Well, I have good news for everybody. I don't have the cantrip for mending anymore.
Didn't I say that last time? If you're gonna choose light and then something's gonna happen, we're gonna have to bend it. And
Yep, I think you said.
how far away is the frog and its people?
The frog is 2 more jumps away from you guys.
Are we so all of this growth
100
all
feet
over
then?
it is all really moist, or does it look like it would pretty easily burn away if it was burnt?
It might catch fire, yeah. It's more or less above ground, out of the water area pretty well.
Okay.
So we're at the point already. The teleportation thing.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet away from you guys, and this stone statue remains are just before it on the ground.
I want to cast a cantrip of minor illusion.
Okay.
To look like we're inside of a mountain and there's a big rock around us.
That's not minor,
to see
bro.
If I can and trick rock.
That doesn't sound minor. All right.
Oh, it says major illusion. Major. No, I don't have that.
All right. So give me a good idea what minor illusion's going to do for you.
Fair enough. It ain't gonna do, that's for sure.
Well,
how about just a wall, just a rock wall?
A wonder wall?
Can I do that? A wonder wall.
Are you gonna play wonder wall for us?
5 foot cube. Yeah, you could create a wall to help disguise your appearance for a bit.
It's a 1 minute direct. So.
Okay, so the frog apparently is not affected by its the appearance, because it rolled a higher DC save.
Is there anything else around us that we can see?
No, just this thing in front of you.
Can I run up to
Arcana check help me try to see if I knew how to activate, or has Tomb shared with us the information of the portal, right?
Yeah.
Would Arcana check see if I could figure out how to activate the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you guys, as you get up there, I'm going to give you an Arcana check.
And I'll cast guidance before you do that.
Okay.
Cast guidance on Crawl, which adds a D4 to his roll.
I got a 16 for a check.
Well, so good news.
Can I go over to the statue and can I go to the statue and put my hand on that gem and kind of cast the spell that's in there? Can I kind of read that and cast it.
Is the spell mending
Maybe
in
it's like
the
a,
rune, or does the rune react to the spell mending?
It seems to react to the spell mending.
Oh, good.
So when when you cast mending on this thing, this gemstone, whatever properties it has, seems to amplify the effectiveness of it to some effect, which you are not aware of. So what did you get, Crawl?
A total of 23.
Damn. Okay. So when you get up to this thing, it seems to be dormant. What it takes to reactivate it is simply casting any spell on it. These things are only usable by casters of arcane magic. Sorry, clerics. They're also usable by those who interact correctly with a Way Shrine Guardian.
I'm guessing the Way Shrine Guardian is the rock.
Yeah, I would guess so too.
Indeed.
So, how close is everybody to me? Right at this point, did I get to the shrine a decent step ahead of everybody?
Oh, by all means, yes. If that's what you wanted to have done, your speed allowed you to do that for sure.
Okay, because I don't know. I think this sounds really neat. I'm gonna run up to the shrine, and given that knowledge, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
So a wave of thunderous force sweeps out for me. Each creature within 15 feet of the cube's origination point, which is me, must make a Constitution saving throw on a failed save. Yada yada yada. I don't believe there's anything within 15 feet of me.
No, I don't. Not as of yet.
In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within area of effect are automatically pushed back 10 feet. And a thunderous boom rings out that can be heard for a cube of 300 feet.
Okay. So
every skeleton.
The rest of you guys kind of pause to look at the stone statue and look at the closing distance on this ginormous frog. But meanwhile, Crawl heads up to the Way Shrine, and immediately casts a spell. You guys hear the thunderous boom of Thunderwave, and immediately you guys are pelted by debris that basically is thrown off of the Way Shrine, essentially cleaning it from all of the growth that was on it. It looks probably much more like it looked back in its heyday. The rest of you guys are shrouded by sticks and debris. Doesn't hurt you, but and you look back at the shrine, and there's just basically large circle around it of flattened out grass and brush. Unfortunately, though, that did not activate it because you did not direct your magic at the
Oh no!
Shrine itself.
I'm in danger. Well then.
So the rest of you guys close up on the shrine?
Yeah.
Can I cast hands at it?
I'm going to turn around and run toward the frog.
You're gonna turn around and run towards the frog?
Get out of here while you can!
Okay. I can't wait to see what this is gonna be. Alright. So, you guys run towards the shrine, and he runs back towards the frog. Is that what's going on?
I'm already there, so.
Yeah,
Jay, what are you doing?
I yell, Tomb, Pickles says this is wrong way. Where are you going? And then I'm gonna run up to the what did you call it? The portion thing. I'm gonna cast.
Let's go ahead and call it a way shrine.
Yeah, way shrine.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, but I'm gonna cast it. The way you cast Burning Hands is like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it on the pillars.
Okay. Are you trying to activate it?
Is that all right?
Are you trying to activate? Okay. So what you need to do is you need to actually target the fountain structure in the middle.
Oh, that makes more sense. Well, okay, so we don't know how this thing works. Is it going to teleport just me, or going to teleport in a range of people? We don't know.
I wouldn't say that you know. No. Do you have arcane knowledge? Can you make an arcane check? It's going to be pretty tough.
I can make I don't have a skill in it.
I would allow Tombs to make it with advantage, but what's that?
I got a 19. 19.
Damn. Okay. Using that will teleport everyone that is standing within or underneath that structure.
Okay. Then I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna call out everybody to get back, come back to the structure, unless Tomb wants to be food. Pickle's been in there before. That's not fun.
How close is the giant frog at this point? Like, what hop is it at?
It's got one more hop before it's within basically like mess with your lives range, because it has a essential reach with its tongue and.
Okay. And
I
so
will say that
it is still more than 60 feet away.
Yes, the skeletons are still quite a ways behind you guys, but you can see them marching in your direction. And at this point, there are 17 of them.
I think, out of character, I think Tombs was prepared to just go ahead and, hit that reset button. And while Pickles yelled, "Hey, come back," I don't know that he heard any sort of reason to believe that he has a chance to go with this. So.
Okay, can I yell at Tomb using my intimidation?
See, this is the funny part about when you're playing in a party and you're trying to intimidate each other. You guys need to play in character. So regardless of your role, we can't force Randall to do something he doesn't want to do. But I would hope that you guys would role play the effect of whatever you roll.
I mean, he doesn't really want to.
So yeah, I mean, that's all we want to do is respect what everybody wants to do with their character. So we can't manipulate their actions with our checks. But the role play portion of it, we can roll. We can play that.
I'm going to respond to Pickles. There's no way we're all getting through that portal. I'll try and buy you some time.
Is it safe to assume? Oh, I mean, is Tomb acting without the knowledge of how the wave shrine works?
Yes.
Is that what it's safe to assume? I'm just gonna scream at Tomb, "Hey, idiot! This thing will get us out of here. What are you doing?"
I stop running and turn around and say, "All of us?"
"Yes, all of us."
Shit! And I cast a quick guidance on myself and run with every little goblin scrap of energy I've got.
As if the fates anticipated this, as you turn around and run, this massive tongue lands where you were and withdraws, narrowly ending your life forever. Well, I mean, for the short, however long it is. So you run towards the shrine. The rest of you guys, what are you doing? You're around the shrine or all up in it?
I'm gonna I don't know. I guess so. I'm gonna sit on top of the statue and just kind of wait.
Okay. Jay, you're right there at the shrine. What do you do?
Are we within range? Everybody within range?
No, I mean I don't. No, you're on the statue. Are you talking about the guardian?
No. I mean, like, if
No.
if Tomb is not in range yet, I'm sitting like on the statue that's in the center of the way shrine.
Okay. Does Tombs go right back? Go all the way to the shrine?
He's gonna run with everything he's got. Not concerned with slamming into anything fountain
Okay.
mess.
So yeah, Tombs runs up onto the shrine. Does Krall go with him?
Okay, yeah. Then, yeah. If everybody's on the shrine, I'm gonna visibly disappointed that my really cool thunder wave didn't activate it earlier. I'm gonna shoot a measly little bolt of fire at the shrine.
Sorry about that. Yeah, you even a cantrip you find will activate this shrine. When you do that, you see this pattern of lights project up out of this fountain, and this fountain grows like a blue-white flame in it, as if there's a fire of magical energy within the fountain. This pattern of lights above it, they kind of look like a small star field. And there is, you can make out at least 24 points on this small star field, but only one of them is particularly bright. Give me a let's go with an intelligence check, or history.
Or just the guy who cast the spell.
Everybody, or history, whichever you have.
I got a 15.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I got a 4.
15, 17.
Okay. Everyone except for Pickles, you guys see this point, this small tiny star, if you will, and in relation to where you guys are and where it looks like this little star is, this appears to be just about maybe 10 or 12 miles south of you, very close to the city of Cormier.
What direction have we been running up to this point?
Kind of southeast.
But that's the only light that's...
That is the only light.
That's the only light that it kind of seems that we're going to be able to choose.
Now, Krall, as you cast your spell into it, it's almost like your hand is connected to this star field. Kind of, and as you move your hand, it kind of interacts with the stars as you move your hand through that field. And you need only select a destination.
Well, I'm going to go and select that bright one.
Okay. So as you reach up and select that bright one, which you determine is just outside the city of Cormier, you basically press your finger against that spot in the star field, and the stars go away, and it's almost as if you get a vision of that location. The rest of you guys see this as well. On where this other way shrine is. So it's like you're looking through a window, and in that window, in the distance, you see a white-walled city, castle, the city of Cormier. Closer in your vision, you see what looks like farming fields, some people working these farms, and then but still quite a distance away, and it seems to be that's the countryside of Cormier. And do you activate the teleportation on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the window.
Okay. Crawl steps through that window. Do the rest of you guys go as well?
The way I see it, we got two options.
Yep.
I step through the window.
I'm just following along.
Hey, make sure Spence is with us too, right? Like he's gonna go through too.
Who?
Scrags?
Yeah, he's in
Scrags?
Ox backpack, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the backpack's gonna
Yeah.
have some-
Isn't-
Ralphie's not here. He
Scrag
had no
make sure
choice.
one size smaller than Ock. I'm picturing one of those baby harnesses.
Baby
And he's
harness.
just been on the back the entire time. Like,
Arms flailing. Yes, I love it. So do you guys go in then?
I'm in.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. A quick flash of light and a crackle of magical energy, and just a whooshing sensation in your mind, and you're standing on a different way shrine, 12 miles south. In the distance, you see the city of Cormier. Just a bit closer than that, farm fields, and what didn't show up in your plane of vision, you see 3 knights, basically, on horseback, with shining metal armor and purple robes. Not too far away. Uncomfortably close, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Did they notice us?
Okay. Give me a history check if you guys have it.
I have it. That's 15.
When you say if you guys have it, you talking about the skill, history skill?
Yes.
oh yeah, 15.
How did Pickles do?
I don't have history skill.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check then. I'll give you intelligence if you don't have history. But the DC is different, though.
If we have like proficiency in that, is that
15?
what you meant?
18.
Proficiency in history, yes.
Okay, then
You
so
got
I
a
still-
15?
I still rolled a 15.
We got 3 15s.
Yeah, 15.
Ock rolled a 19 on intelligence.
That's how I roll.
Oh!
Or 18.
Ock, how did you do it,
Yeah,
man?
18.
He's the smartest of the group.
Okay, well... Ock, somehow or other, you know that these are the Purple Knights of Cormier. And maybe you only know that because they're dressed in purple, and they're knights, and you're near the city of Cormier. And the rest of you guys are like, oh, that's so obvious.
How did we not get that?
It's dark.
They're all on horseback, and they're looking out over the farm fields that people are tending to. and they're not noticing you. Their backs are to you.
Is there?
We're
Would I have any inclination to believe that as we are south of where we started, and we were running south before we teleported, that large horde of zombies and the giant frog are going to continue their direction and find themselves surrounded by farming fields and a bunch of innocent people?
I mean, that sounds awesome. We're gonna find out.
Do I have any knowledge of if I'm immediately going to be approached hostilely if these knights see me?
All right, so the city of Cormyr is a human city, and they are not friends to the orc tribes. But there's been 100 years of distance between them, as they both have eked out survival on this world. They have very little experience now with the orc tribes, so that may work to your advantage, but it is fair to assume that they will feel threatened by the appearance of orcs or goblins or any of those races.
Okay.
What if we appear to be a different
Port
race?
City?
What's that?
What if we appeared to be a different race?
That might work out better. Now,
Is Cormyr a port city?
no, it is
Okay.
not.
Okay.
It is not. Which is relevant for your character, I know. But the half-orcs, on the other hand,
You've got to.
just so you're aware, half-orcs do operate in human cities from time to time because they do have human blood, and there may be a few, so Ock might draw a little bit less attention, but there will still be some suspicious eyes, probably. So...
Pickles, how good of an actor are you?
I got an idea. I have an idea.
Pepper is well known for his acting abilities. Drop down.
I have
Pickles
an
is-
idea.
Pickles is also well known for being a kobold.
With illusory skills and a disguise kit.
Alright, what's your idea, Crawl?
I've got a rope. If they're going to approach her less hostilely, what if we kind of bound ourselves all in sort of a chain gangish fashion, and she like acts as though she captured us, and we kind of try to. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think of that?
So you guys are going to have a week to think about it.
Okay.
Ralphie's character is key
We're gonna
in
sit for a
this,
week?
in this situation too, so
We go
I
in?
want to make sure you guys have some time to think about it. I do. Let's see if I can leave you guys on some thinking points. You guys have been requested to bring a specific ancient key to Queen Rhaegar of Cormyr. As we just said, it's reasonable to suspect that the people of Cormyr will be highly suspicious of the monster races, including yourselves. Ock a little bit less so, maybe. You have a couple of different ways you can go about doing this. You can present yourself, obviously, and say, hey, look, we got a key. We're looking to see the queen. You can try to sneak into the city. Looks like we just lost Tom. And maybe make your presentation without going through
The proper channel.
some potentially hostile guards. You could even go so far as send a messenger or find a somebody willing to deliver a message or anything else you guys want to do.
I think. Well, I guess I can voice the thought when next we all meet, but we've got a mended robe of Tyr. They're expecting some servants of Tyr. And we've got 3 shorties, one of which can disguise themselves.
I did not hear most about anything.
Yeah, we are.
Mostly just be prepared for next week, be thinking of plans, I think. But I was sort of expressing a plan that the 3 of us short people with pickles at the top could,
Oh no, you're broken? I'll fix it.
present
I'll fix it.
and
I know how.
If Pickles is able to disguise the fact that he's a kobold for any
Watch.
other race,
Daddy fix it. Daddy knows how.
then perhaps we
I
could
can
present
put in the
ourselves as not,
There.
Pepper.
See?
not
Good as new.
one goblin and 2 kobolds, but perhaps one human priest of Tyr.
Okay. I was gonna say, I still have that sigil, which, in the thought of showing them the sigil that I took off of a dead body, it might come off one way or the other, so.
Well, if you were a priest of Tyr, you might carry a sigil with you, right?
Yeah.
And I could just be like your guys' bodyguard through the wasteland.
Yeah. We hired a mercenary to get us safe passage.
So our next session is going to be some bluff checks, some deception, some role playing.
As an actor, I imagine Jason should have pretty decent bluff and deception.
I do have pretty good skills. I get a +4 in deception.
But that's where we'll leave it. We'll figure out what happens next time.
Well, I'm glad to still be alive. Thank you all for...
Just so you know, my plan to get out of that frog was to use prestidigitation and make myself taste horrible. So he spit me out. It was going to be amazing, but I can't roll with beats.
Nice. I'm really sad that you didn't get a spell off in there. I was really hoping that you would, but you rolled too low.
We kind of
You
started
just-
out all rolling very low. For a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys.
man.
Yeah, it was getting rough there a little bit there.
And then it only got rougher.
I had a whole eulogy plan just in case, dude. I mean, he was my egg mate.
Oh man. Save it, okay?
Hey, thanks, man.
Just save it.
For
All right, you guys. Thank you for entertaining me.
Hey, James, before you go,
Yeah.
there's a thing on your shirt.
I see what you did there.
I see a thing too.
I see what you did.
I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Oh,
night,
are
you
we
guys.
taking a rest during this week of hiding in a fountain?
I think that it is reasonable to assume that you guys can get a long rest before shit goes down.
Okay, cool.
All right. Good night, you guys.
Night.
Night.
All right, see you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.